This is a Hersee switch removed from a classic Boston whaler. This is the navigation light that was used in this boat originally. We have 3 prongs for wires. Here you can see the positive, which is for battery. Okay, the R is one of the loads, and right here another one, the D is another load. So I really don't know what the R stands for or the D stands for, but I know how this switch works. So this is what you have inside. Okay, this is the cover, and inside there's a little plastic panel that that isolates the switches. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay, like that. Okay, and on the switch itself you have this little brass fitting. It's all brass because a marine environment, so it needs brass so it doesn't rust, but it still looks like it's still rusting because there's a lot of corrosions right here, right in there. So I cannot pull out this switch. It's been left unattended for years and years and years, so the corrosion is expected, and the switch doesn't look like it's no longer good. But if I can pull this out, then I can still make this switch work. But let's get back to how the switch works. You have the spring, and on top of the spring you have this little brass cover plate with these little nubbies, metal raised area. This is what activates the lights. Okay, so this is in the off position. In the on position, the switch just pulls out one time. So one time this moves forward like this. Once it moves forward, those two little raised brass area will hit these two outside right here and right here. So guess what happens? Okay, one of this is a battery for power, and the other one is load. So the load on this first one would be the anchor switch. So once it's pulled out to the first switch, it hits that and this right here. Okay, and this turns on the anchor light. Okay, so when the switch is pulled out the second time, this moves all the way out to the right side next to the end of it, and those 3 raised area will hit these. So it's going to hit that one on the left on the bottom, and right on the bottom and right on top. Okay, as well as the middle one right here. So the middle one is what? Let's take a look. The middle one is the anchor light. Okay, and the middle one is the anchor light. However, the anchor light right here, okay, gives power to the whole plate. Okay, so once it hits the middle one, it also hits these 2, which is power and running lights. Okay, so where we have this is power, and power's right there, and running lights. Okay, so very, very well designed, pretty ingenious, I would say, for such an old switch. But Hersee is a very, very good company, so I have to say this is a very, very well designed, way before all mechanical, way before electronics and the headaches and the gremlins that goes with the electronics. I really like this switch. I'm gonna get me another one to replace it since I'm rebuilding this bolt right here. All right, good luck, y'all.